fate thou gavest me for Mercutio's soul is but a little way above our heads, staying for thine to keep him company. Either thou, or I, or both, must go with him.
Thou wretched boy that didst consort him here shall with him hence!
This shall determine that.
That says I play the villain, when this advice is free, I give, and honest, probable to thinking, and indeed the course to win the more again. For 'tis most easy the inclining Desdemona to subdue in any honest suit. She's framed as fruitful as the free elements, and for her to win the more were to renounce his baptism. All seals and symbols of redeemed sin, his soul is so infettered to her love that she may make, unmake, do what she list, even as her appetite shall play the god to his weak function. How am I then a villain? To counsel Cassio to this parallel course directly to his good. Divinity of hell! When devils will the blackest sins put on, they do suggest at first with heavenly shows, as I do know. For whiles this honest fool plies Desdemona to repair his fortunes, and she, for him, pleads strongly to the Moor, I'll pour this pestilence into his ear, that she repeals him for her body's lust. And by how much she strives to do him good, she shall undo her credit with the more. So will I turn her virtue into pitch, and out of her own goodness make the net that shall enmesh them all. He was to imagine me, his love, his mistress, and I set him every day to woo me, at which time would I, being but a moonish youth, grieve, be effeminate, changeable, longing and liking, proud, fantastical, would now like him, now loathe him, then entertain him, then forswear him, now weep for him, then spit at him, that I drave my suitor from his mad humor of love to a living humor of madness, which was to forswear the stream of the world and to live in a nook, merely monastic. And thus I cured him, and in this way will I take upon me to wash your liver as clean as a sound sheep's heart, that there not be a spot of love in it. Is it not a kind of incest to take life from thine own sister's shame? What should I think? Heaven shield my mother played my father fair, for such a warped slip of wilderness ne'er issued from his blood. Take my defiance. Die. Perish. Might but my bending down reprieve thee from thy fate, it should proceed. I'll pray 1,000 prayers for thy death. no word to save thee.